Okay, now YouTube is live. Welcome to another CIRF report as I shut down notifications so we don't get disturbed there. And let's go ahead and introduce the expected influence. What we're looking for is a opposite effect. We're looking at surreal versus material. And then we have some astro blast on the mental capabilities on Tuesday. So look out for that. Let's get started with the DreamBot. In the DreamBot, we're looking for the biggest memes that people are dreaming about day in and day out. So zooming in, you can see in the red arrows that we're looking at imagined feelings. The astral unseen realm is very apparent in the red arrows. Astral is actually one of the words. Fantastic. There's the emotional side of things and the feelings. Soul, boy, words are pretty small. Whole, icon. These are symbols. And so the unseen space, but then look at the blue and we're looking at time space because we have today, afternoon, field as a space. So time space is the material world, the 3D world. So you can see this dichotomy and look at the number of arrows. They're about the same. So while the unseen world is about 50% of the meme, the material world is the other 50%. Let's look at the astrology. All right, on Monday, now this recording is being done on the night of the 27th, Sunday evening. So tomorrow morning at wee hours of the morning, 3:51 a.m., there's going to be a sextile between the moon and Saturn. Of course, a lot of us are going to be sleeping. This is Central Time. So, but this influence has us feeling protective of family and carrying out duties, but patiently. It's a sextile. It's a pretty harmonious aspect. But the more important tomorrow morning is this aspect with Neptune. It's a trine. And dreams, emotions, psychic activity, intuition, creativity come alive, especially because Neptune and the moon are both in water signs. Water signs being heavy in emotions and psychic and intuitive realm. So we might be experiencing some soul level encounters on Monday. You might have a breakthrough in some frustrating project, but think about strong intuition. This is exactly what the DreamBot was painting on the first meme, which is all this dreamy material, intuition. Now, the whole day is being bracketed by that dreamy stuff in the morning by Neptune. And then later in the day, 4:39 p.m., we're looking at a sextile between Moon and Pluto. So we've got Pluto being very deep emotions, deep subconscious material. You might have subconscious awareness. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Awareness of what was previously subconscious, as you know, maybe like a bad habit might be revealed. The cause of that bad habit might be revealed so that you can make a change and not have that bad habit anymore. Your subconscious awareness goes through the roof and, well, hopefully, and maybe even a renewal process. Pluto being known for the death and rebirth kind of planet. So that's what we have to look forward to on Monday. It's going to be a very dreamy day. But these 2 days are very different, as indicated by the DreamBot. So the solution here, as we go into Sidereal, is the Libra influence. If you'll notice, the moon is transiting in Libra in the Sidereal Astrology. And so what we want to do is just kind of hang back, focus on being peaceful, easygoing, kind of just go with the flow. There's two reasons for this. First of all, that's the Libra. That's getting in line with the stars. But more importantly, these insights and intuition and psychic capability are going to be easier facilitated when you're nice and calm and peaceful and relaxed, in a relaxed state. When you're not in a relaxed state, that creative space tends to go away. Okay. So Libra is the answer, or the Libra influence, but make sure we're not getting too detached. Libras can be up there with the other air signs and kind of detached, kind of emotionally vacant, kind of superficial even. So watch out for that. That is the nutshell for Monday the 28th. Now let's look at the 29th. And this is going to be quite a bit different as Mercury approaches the sun in a conjunction. And so these thoughts start being on fire, maybe racing thoughts, heightened communication, lots of interactions, fast, lively, adaptable. But you're also curious because Mercury is all about learning and the mental realm and planning and negotiating, maybe even some travel in there. So all this stuff is very busy. It's mentally very busy on Tuesday, and there are really no other main aspects. And so look at what we are, where we are in the sidereal. I can't, normally I try to make this easy where you just have to remember one thing for the whole 2 or 3 days. But in this case, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because I can't make Libra work on this one. This one's going to be a Capricorn day. And if you can see this, it was quite obvious to me as it stands out. With the influence being such heavy thinking, the antithesis, or the best way to work with this, is the Capricorn energy, because Capricorn is very determined, or can be very ambitious and determined. What a great time to start planning out things in your future. What a great day on Tuesday to use that extra mental acuity to start planning for the future. And in this case, Capricorn can kind of get stubborn. So don't fall into that trap of the future has to be the same as the past. This is a great time to be curious about some new revelations, new plans. And so you start making those plans out on Tuesday with that Mercury conjunction. Okay, let's go into a brief review. And these are going to be the social media pictures. The first one is on NationalDreamCenter on Monday. This is where the fantasy becomes real, according to the Dreambot. Is the future never really happens out of nowhere. What we think about, what we emphasize inside of us tends to manifest. And so make sure that you're fantasizing, or make sure that you're imagining a positive future, else the negative past keeps reoccurring. Okay, that's Monday. And then on Tuesday, it's the full throttle. For Instagram folks, you guys are going to see a jet engine with afterburner, and that's what your mind could feel like on Tuesday. And the answer there is to do the best of, or bring out the best of Capricorn with being ambitious, making plans for the future, etc. And then on intervention side of social media, you guys will see this. And this is basically just for Monday, because remember, that's for the Libra. Focus on being peaceful and easygoing, but definitely watch out for being detached and becoming superficial and maybe even unemotional, unempathetic with the people around you. Then on Tuesday with intervention, we're pushing out the next episode, which is a wonderful interview with Richard Moss, and that's over at Intervention. Just recorded another interview today. That's going to be next week with a power coach from Fayetteville, and Christy Daniels is just a wonderful person to get along with and get information out of her mind. Was incredible. So don't miss that one. Don't miss the one tomorrow. Don't miss the one next week. All right. That's it, everybody. Any questions anywhere? Looking around at all the media. All right. We're saying goodnight. We'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday night. That's the plan. All right. Cheers.